This is the transcript from my focus group. I listened to the recording and proceeded to pick out the best quotes from my focus group. I started off by giving the participators a brief overview of what my film is about, and then proceeded to ask 3 questions. For my first question, I asked, are there any factors in my film idea that you like? Both participants liked the fact that the story targets a wide majority of people and makes it relatable to them. Participant 1 focused on the location being relatable. This indicates that my target audience are happy with the decision to base the film in England. Participant 2 focuses on the main characters being relatable, saying that he likes the fact that you have 2 different main characters and that their ages are different. For example, you got Damien, who's a teen like us. Then you have Ace, who's older than us. That way, you get to target more people and make the story more relatable to a wider audience. This implies that my decision to have 2 main characters was a good idea, as I can target a wider variety of people rather than focusing on one specific group. The second question I asked was, what do you think of the main characters in my film? Each participant preferred a different main character. Participant 1 liked how Damien was quite realistic, based on his real-life experiences, and talked about the influence gang culture has on many teens today. Participant 2 liked Ace, as by adding a detective in my film, he could assume that it was going to be a psychological thriller, as detectives connote crime, which connotes murder. He also talked about the various opportunities for the audience to develop an opinion through the film, and to see if it changes at the end of the film. The third and final question was, do you like the way in which the story is told? Participant 1 said that it may prove difficult to add the typical conventions of a thriller, such as tension and suspense, by having the story told from 2 perspectives. One way that I will add the typical conventions of thriller is by creating enigma codes. By combining slow pace with enigma codes, I can keep the audience interested in what is happening in my film, by causing them to ponder on questions that they won't know the answer to until the end of the film. Participant 2 said that by telling the story from 2 perspectives, it allows us to see how the characters begin to change mentally and physically. This indicates that my target audience is happy with the way the story is told, as long as I still include the element of suspense and tension along with other conventions of thriller.